Hello friends! 14 of our colleagues have decided that this is the time to retire. To each of you, our sincere thanks for your service, commitment, and unmatched dedication to District 39. I hope the future holds nothing but the best for each and every one of you. So now, lights, camera, and action.
I'm going to miss the joke of the day every day, and especially when Dr. Pelzet would give them, because then he'd sort of tell the riddle and how it actually worked instead of letting people figure it out. So I thought that was kind of comical. I will miss my colleagues. I will miss Chatty. I will miss all the people that I've worked with here that have been very supportive.
Well, I remember we were trying to change the books around in the LMC. We were going to put the Z's where the A collection were, and the A's where the Z's. We're going to turn around the whole fiction section, and we got so screwed up. We just put it all back together the way we had it.
I think I'll just miss Terry. She's just a really nice person. She's really easy to talk to, easy to work with, and made this place fun.
Good. Terry, she brews one heck of a cup of coffee.
My first memory of Paul is when I first came into this room. That's when I first met him, and one of the moments was I knew I had a really wonderful, nice person on my hands when he said, "Take all the bars off the xylophones and I'll vacuum them tonight for you inside." I was like, wow, thank you, okay.
When I first get hired, 2007, he was the only co-worker that touched me this job. Everything I get missing, I have to go through him. Paul, oh, how can I do this, how can I do this? He trained me everything in this job. And for the 8 years he and I have been working, we're in good relationship. Up to now, he giving me ride every night to the train station, anywhere I go in when we're off at night. I will be missing a lot. It's my good co-worker.
Well, I think everyone in the school who's ever worked with Marla will be able to tell you that she dresses for the season better than anyone you're ever going to meet. And she has more Halloween and Thanksgiving sweaters and gear than anyone you'll ever meet. And I will miss those sweaters.
Marla's just one of those dependable people that you can trust to do any job. This year I asked her to help with the Lost and Found one day, and since then our Lost and Found has been the most organized Lost and Found I've ever seen, and the job is well taken care of and kids always find their things. So Marla is dependable, hardworking, and so kind, and she does it with a smile, and the Lost and Found is not a job many people would do with a smile.
This is a big secret. No one knows this. Okay. He'd go up on the second floor during recess. When the kids are outside, he'd have a tiny little hole in the screen. He'd take a syringe needle filled with water, and he'd squirt it to the kids from the second floor, and they would look up. Is it raining? I don't know if I should tell that. That was his secret for years.
Some teachers think I'm a practical joker, and they're right. I do enjoy practical jokes. I enjoy the humor in it. I love self-deprecating humor too. Take some time to have a little bit of fun.
But the one thing I got to add, as I said, we did a lot of jokes, pranks, and his camaraderie. We'll miss. He will be missed as a teacher, a leader, a scorer, and a friend.
Some of my favorite memories, I've taught at a lot of different buildings, Ramona, Mackenzie, Highcrest, Wilmette Junior High, all great experiences. One of my fondest memories was having a dream come true by helping open a new science wing here at Wilmette Junior High. We were able to take it from the idea stage to the wish stage. And with the help of the administration and the Board of Education, it became a reality. And it was a great experience from start to finish, being able to see something that you had always hoped for come true.
I'm going to miss Linda's calming presence in my classroom. Being in a first grade classroom, things can get really chaotic, and she doesn't let it get that way. And working with her kids, she's always very mellow with them, which is what they need.
Okay. Hey, Jack, if Mrs. Schmidt wasn't a teacher, what would she be doing?
She would be in bed.
The best thing about Mrs. Schmidt is
playing the line game.
Not something specific, but just whenever something happens with the kids, she just has this look that lets you know that she's thinking exactly what you're thinking, and you don't have to say it out loud, and that no, you haven't lost your mind, or you did actually say that out loud, and it's just the kids, it's not you. So,
what is your favorite thing about Mrs. Schmidt?
She helped me find my lunchbox.
Met a lot of interesting people around the district, and I enjoyed meeting all the different people, teachers, administrators, kids, I just enjoyed being around just, people.
I had a saying about Rod: if you didn't like Rod Hilliard, there was something wrong with you. And it's a true statement, because everybody liked Rod. He was, outgoing and would do anything for anybody. But what was spoken of him from a one weekend, our new guy started to overlap and worked with Rod for one weekend. And then the following weekend worked with Pat Hostler, our plumber. But the first weekend, he was still working his other job. He had to give the 2-week notice. He worked with Rod, and he worked Saturday and Sunday on security. And Rod went out of his way to show him everything. And Mike came to me and said, Rod went out of his way, he showed me all this stuff, and Rod was the convincing factor of why he wanted to leave his job as an electrician to come work here. And it speaks a lot of his integrity and everything else.
So Ellie, we are just so happy for you, and so happy that you'll be retiring and pursuing fun endeavors, but at the same time we are really going to miss you. Know that your work here has been greatly appreciated, and that you've made a real difference here at Ramona. We hope retirement brings you all the fun and laughter and peace and quiet, and also some time for exciting adventures. So take care and have a great retirement. We will miss you.
Here's to you, Allie.
Here's to you, Allie.
My name's Emily, and I have an acrostic poem for L. E is for L. L has been my friend for close to 20 years. L stands for loyal. Once you're a friend of hers, you're always a friend. W stands for walks. She walks a lot, and she walks really fast. E is for L. Elle and her husband Mark are really good friends with my brother and sister-in-law. Small world. I, she's interesting. I saw her come in on her scooter this morning. S is for sense of humor, definitely. B is for bon vivant. And one definition of bon vivant is a person with a free spirit who enjoys pleasures in life, such as good food and drink, travel, and social occasions. Sounds like L, right? A is for artistic. Did you know she has an MFA in photography? She does large format silver prints that are just beautiful. R is for retired. She's retired, but I look forward to seeing what she does next. D, definitely, she will be missed at Ramona. I wish you all the best, Ellie. See you around the neighborhood.
Nurse, I don't know. My head's really itchy, and I showed it to my mom, and she said it's dandruff, and I don't know what's wrong. We can't see anything.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh my gosh.
Am I gonna die?
Are you the only one?
Well,
Oh, this is. Hey guys, maybe this will work.
Oh God. Thank goodness.
All right, now just close your eyes, and I'll spray.
I think the thing that we'll miss most about Izzy is that you could always count on him. He was always here with a smile on his face, greeting you. I always think of him backing his truck I always knew he was here, and he would back into the parking lot, and you'd see him early in the morning because he worked at the junior high. So often when we got here and the MEC was opening, he'd gotten here super early and might be coming back across from the junior high school. Always greeted you with a great hello, always very friendly, dependable. If you needed help, he did everything he could to try to help you right in the moment and made you feel like your problem was the only problem he needed to focus on for the day.
It was always enjoyable to work with him. He's a hard worker. Fantastic memory. When at lunch or casual times we talk about movies, music, his recall was perfect. 1950 to 1960 to 1970. So he was enjoyable to work with, and the quality I liked best about him was his dependability. You could always count on him being here, being on time, and staying with it till the job was done. It's a pleasure to work with him.
Izzy, you are simply too young to retire. I've been telling you this for a couple of years now. But one thing I know about retirement, Izzy, you get a break.
So my fondest memory of Mr. C is every year we have a storytelling day on October 30th in anticipation of Halloween. And Pete has kind of become famous for his storytelling techniques, and in particular, he does a killer rendition of The Viper from this book. And then one of his newer readings is Simon and the Magic Catfish, which is a folktale. And it's a really obnoxious folktale because it repeats the refrain over and over again. And Pete's gone, Simon, Simon, 'cause a catfish want to go home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A catfish want to go home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And by the end of the day, every single kid in Highcrest is saying the Simon refrain.
I will miss you, Mr. C. Thank you for everything. You are the best. Bye.
I love working with Izzy. Every day when you walk into the cafeteria, she greets you with a smile. She always makes the best egg salad sandwiches. And on chocolate chip bagel day, she is working hard to make sure that we all get our chocolate chip bagels.
Izzy, just want to say it's really been a pleasure getting to know you over the years here at Highcrest. I appreciate you, how you're always there to help the kids and the staff, either in the hot lunch line, filling in, or at the snack bar. You've been a wonderful, dependable, and friendly face around the cafeteria, and you do your job with such great pride and joy. We really miss you. Thank you y felicitaciones.
When I was going through school, children had names like Mary and Barb and Sue. And what I've noticed here at Ramona and with my own children, how much more thought goes into naming your child these days. And since I've been at Ramona, I've compiled a list of some beautiful first names. First of all, we have a number of presidents. We have a Wilson, a Reagan, we have had a Lincoln, Jefferson, Monroe, Madison, Carter, Jackson, Tyler and Taylor, and a Grant. Mackenzie has a family that named their children Clark, Addison, Sheffield, and Grace. And they had a little girl, a fifth child, and were lost for a name, and they named her Ivy. Very clever. Thank you for the interview. I've enjoyed every second of my time at Ramona School. I love the staff, the kids, and the parents. Thanks so much.
All right. My advice to new teachers, in fact, my advice to all teachers, is have fun. Teaching is fun. You get to come in every day and teach kids something new that they never knew before, some type of application, some type of new skill. But have fun when you're doing it. Find the humor in kids. Kids are tremendously funny, and if you understand them and you work with them, you're going to find the humor and you're going to laugh with them and just have a great time with the kids.
And finally, a big thank you to all my coworkers and administrators for a most wonderful 11+ years. I could not have been part of a more wonderful organization in the company of more caring and dedicated professionals. I've learned so much these past years. I will miss you when you all come when it comes August.